Yo, you already know what time it is, and you're back with On the Block podcast. It's your boy Boogiie Da Host. So today we're gonna do it a little different. You know, the girls on vacation, they enjoying the hot weather, they're doing what they do, and they out and about. But today I got a very special guest all the way from the Fayetteville area, but you know, technically he's a Carolina baby because it ain't no street he can't go on in North Carolina. But it's the one, the only, Mac the Black Sheep.
Yo, what's happening with it, man?
What's going on, big dog? What's going on?
I'm chilling like here, man.
I finally got you up here. You've been circulating with with other platforms, so I thought, you know, it was only right that home team got the big one back in the studio.
Most definitely.
Definitely. So, let us, before we dig deeper, you know, let us know what you got coming up. What's going on? What's happening with you in the music industry?
Man, I got a few things going, man. You know, I still got the famous animal freestyle circulating.
Okay.
My single just dropped. It's called The GOAT, produced by Midi Kid.
Right.
I got a project that's about to drop. It's just called Raw. I'm talking about that ODB Raw. I'm talking about that WWE Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
I'm talking about that fire, you know what I'm saying, with the cone Raw. You know
Okay.
The Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
Like, this is not a drill.
Okay. He said this is not a drill.
And it's dropping on my birthday, so you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up, y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned. You know, always like, comment, subscribe, follow. Everything will be in the link. So make sure y'all check him out. Make sure y'all follow him, show him some love. So there's a song that you did, and I want to make sure I say it right. But either way, it was definitely controversial because, like, just the bars in that motherfucker was hard. It was like, was it Fuck a Rapper? What was it? It was something rapper.
Fuck a Rapper was the name of my mixtape. My last mixtape.
And what was the single on that?
The single on that? Shit, don't give me the line, bro.
You did it.
Too many damn singles.
It was a single you did, but before we even get into the single, let's just
Single, Fuck a Rapper.
talk about the mind, you know, the creation to you know, creating that. What was the passion behind that?
I usually just don't get along with rappers, so I was just want to make it clear. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with rappers. I fuck with real individuals. You know
Okay.
What I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that can have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rappers is just too sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of motherfuckers that literally just put words together. Like they don't stand behind nothing that they talk about, and I really can't. You know what I'm saying? Get with that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Motherfuckers can do what they do. I got a couple artist friends that I get along with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shouts out to Ilo Owen and Mickey Fast and Vega 7 the Ronin, J9 Down, Artiquan, all the boys, man. Y'all know who the fuck, man. London Moon, all the guys, man. Like, niggas, Rain 910, like, I could be name dropping for days. Like, they're all motherfuckers that I fuck with. But other than that, I don't too much.
Yeah, no, you just stay in your own lane.
Yeah, man. Like I don't got time to figure out what's real or fake with these motherfuckers. So
Okay.
I just stay away.
And it ain't gonna lie. Based on what you just said, that's what we got from it. We listened to it, and that I like that. I like that project. That single. I'm gonna get the name of that single.
You would know why.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with rap niggas.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of analogies in that bitch of why I don't.
Yeah.
But you know, it ain't the whole tape. Just ain't about that. I got different vibes on there and different feels, man. So
Right.
check that out.
And speaking of different vibes, you come with different vibes all the time when dropping singles and projects and different things like that. Because, you know, the GOAT track, that is, it's Mac the Black Sheep, but it's a different wave.
Yeah.
So when coming up with different vibes or coming up with, you know, different creative artistic abilities when putting music together, is it just this is who I am? It just come out like that, kind of like
me.
It just,
you know what I'm saying? I don't force nothing.
You just do what you feel.
There are a lot of artists that, you know what I'm saying, force something. They think about a song and they'll be like, I'm gonna make this song about this, and this is gonna be the middle and this is the end. I just do what feels good. I ride the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say that, it's like surfing. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let the water take the board where it's supposed to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do with this music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So That's pretty much the process, man. I don't overthink shit, man. I just go.
Yeah.
That's why I said in the music, fuck all that talking, just get it and go.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. And like I said, it being different because the first track that I ever heard was "Booming." That shit was that was my shit. Like that you know what I'm saying. You can hear that in the club, you can hear it at a concert, you can ride in the car on the way to the ABC store because you're finna get ready to go to the club. Like that track was that was a dope track in my opinion. So when coming up with all this versatile bodies of work. What is something that at the end of the day when you come up with a track, it's like this is the signature. Like how artists they sign they pieces sometimes. So what would be your signature for like because most artists have drops.
I just feel like I make you feel it.
Yeah,
that's my signature. When I say it, you know what I'm saying. I say it in a way that you could feel it. Like. How I do my speeches, like I study. My father did Martin Luther King speeches, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know if you've ever heard a real Martin Luther King speech, how he fluctuates his voice, and how his pitches raise and go down, and slow words down and speed them up, and just make you feel that. I kind of like pick that up a little bit, seeing that as a jit, and kind of implementing that with music. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I do. And everything I talk about in my music is real, so I can speak about it from a passionate place. I can take myself back there. So when I say it, it's like I'm getting this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't talk to everybody, but I talk to my music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't overthink the shit. I really don't give a fuck if motherfuckers don't fuck with my shit. Like, if I'm keeping it a bean. But it's a plus that people do. You know
right.
Because it helps me open up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more personable, have conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? Because, shit, bro, I'm scared to death of fame, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this shit scary out here. Motherfucker could just say anything on the internet and you'll believe that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not ask no second question, do no research or nothing.
Right.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah. Photoshop is a motherfucker. So, and niggas like people like
take Photoshop though.
Yeah. Tweet something bro. And it's out there.
So boom, right? Let's just say out the woodwork, a bitch in Utah. Just goddamn, Mac raped me. I ain't never even been to Utah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But all of a sudden, you got motherfuckers, it's a whole gathering and following the motherfuckers who think you raped somebody.
Yeah.
That's how this game go. That's how dirty this game is, bro.
Yeah.
There's no information, the character lawsuits and all that shit, bro. And if there is, where the fuck do you start that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who the fuck really started the fucking lie and all this shit? Like, this shit get deep, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just with this. I'm about getting the money, man. I'm a businessman, and I fuck with real people. Like,
right.
Don't come on no bullshit with me. If you want to, it won't be a long relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I peep bullshit quick, and I call it out.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I go.
That's not bad. So we years in, we got a couple projects out. Your name is starting to circulate. This famous Fayetteville list. You make the first one, and it that being the first one, it was like people seen it, people reacted to it, but not as impactful. What people weren't talking about it as
That's
much.
What I'm saying. I didn't even know it was a first list. Like I don't usually pay attention to them type lists because shit, I don't think a motherfucker gonna put me on them lists. No way.
But you made the second one, and that was the most controversial list. So the question I want to ask you is, other than the negative naysayers, but when you think about the people who give those accolades, who give that notoriety, who give, who want to say, hey, I see you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I see your grind. What is your take on that? Do you look at that as, that's just these are just other platforms just trying to create camaraderie within media, or do you look at it as, hey, that's much appreciated. Like, I fuck with that. Like, that's cool.
It depends on the platform.
Ooh, okay.
To keep it a being with you.
Talk to me.
There's some genuine ones, and there's some that really just do that shit for the money. Or, you know what I'm saying, to get a motherfucker talking about them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't feed too much into that shit. If you fuck with me, cool. If you don't fuck with me, cool.
Right.
I'm with it whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get my follow. Like, I been had a number at the beginning anyway, and it's funny they made that the number to goddamn like either be verified or start monetizing and shit. 10,
Oh yeah, they just did.
10,
yeah.
000, you know what I'm saying? 10,000 goddamn followers. If I drop a project a year with 10 songs on it, it's $9.99, and I get 10,000 motherfuckers about it. That's $100,000 a year. I ain't gotta work. I ain't gotta do none of. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. I'm strizzy.
Right.
Off that alone, I got merch. You know what I'm saying? I got a studio. I got a camera. I got hustle. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my money.
Right.
My bitch about to get straight with the MUA shit and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on the money. I want to do what the fuck I love to do.
Right.
If I make it to goddamn Jay-Z status, wonderful. But I'm not compromising on shit that I stand on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know if I got 5,000 motherfucking followers right now and a good, decent following, I know it's only going to take a matter of time before I get to that 10.
Right.
I'm at my number. And I can say, fuck my job, fuck a 401k and all that shit if I'm doing what I love to do. And I'm
right.
Man, fuck all that.
Hell yeah.
I'm straight. Now, is that saying I'm satisfied with that? Absolutely not. Because I'm always going to goddamn strive for them M's. Because I just want to live like that, bro. I want to goddamn take a goddamn trip to Barbados or wherever the hell I want to go, somewhere over the water and see my bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the little clear water.
Right. Looking good.
Playing with the yellow and purple fishes and
yeah.
shit. Man, you know what I mean? I'm trying to and eating lobster and different type shit like that. Got fucking nurses and old white folks, butlers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, yeah.
I want to see what that's like.
Right.
I want to see what that's like. But you know what I'm saying? If I can't and I can just do what I do and not have to work for a job that I know that don't give a fuck about me at the end of the day, then I'm cool with that.
Right. Right.
My soul intact, shit.
Right. Yeah. That's definitely the main thing. You so getting to the bag is the number one thing. And you said you got merch. Where can let the people know where we can get this merch from? What we doing?
It's Pinology, you know what I'm saying? You got a little apparel right here, BSU, Black Sheep University. You know what I'm saying? I got a few of these different type logos. I got the exclusive, the vintage motherfucking Mac the Black Sheep tee. You get that from me personally. Hit my DM, Mac the Black Sheep everywhere. Cash App and PayPal accepted. You know what I'm saying? I send it out to you. For shipping, whatever, we can work it out. You know what I'm
Perfect.
saying?
I like that. So what is being an artist coming up? Well, before I even get to that, when you first did your first freestyle and it went crazy, what was your reaction? Your first public on platform freestyle that went down.
More.
Ooh.
I was expecting more. Like I'm not anything I drop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm keeping, that's why I don't give a fuck about a list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm not number one on every list, I'm outraged. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say no shit like that. Motherfucker just be like, you on some light skin shit. Whatever. It's the way of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I just do what I do, bro. I don't really give a fuck. I don't think too much into it.
Right.
Because I know it's coming. It's a matter of time, bro. I feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel too much of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't feel too much of shit and I don't believe in too much. I believe in this shit, man.
When he said I believe in this shit, that's you supposed to. That
and that's why when motherfucking rap niggas get in their feelings, and we know everybody is supposed to feel like they shit is that.
Yeah.
Why are you so sensitive?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you so sensitive if you understand that's everybody's mindset?
Yeah. Regardless, you're supposed to want this shit more than you want to breathe.
Facts.
That just, you know what I'm saying? Like any hustle I don't give a damn if your thing is being a carpenter or being the best carpenter in the world. If you have something that at the end of the day you get up every day and that shit is on your mind, whether you work a regular 9 to 5 or not,
right.
And you go to sleep with that shit on your mind, you supposed to want that shit more than you want to breathe. Facts. At all costs, you're supposed to get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like that's just how that shit's supposed to go, and it's it reflects. That statement reflects from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell Mac gonna come consistent. Mac gonna drop bars. Mac not gonna switch up and do no pop shit. He not gonna switch up and do no shit outside of who Mac the Black
Don't
Sheep
get me
truly
wrong,
is.
now they got a bad for me.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Don't get me wrong, my boy. If Taylor Swift or Adele got a check for me, I can do it over that too.
Oh, you doing it?
I sing too, but I don't put that shit out there like that.
Okay.
Like, because you know what I'm saying. I don't really, you know what I'm saying. I don't do that live. You know what I'm saying. I don't feel I'm not comfortable with my singing enough to where I would do it live. You know what I'm saying. But if you hear me on a goddamn record, I can get that shit right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I can get that shit right. I can actually quote unquote sing, as motherfuckers put. But my definition of singing is goddamn Johnny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, Brian, like singing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't sing.
So speaking of singers, we're gonna do two genres. What is we're gonna start with rap, hip hop, however you want to view it. Give me your Mount Rushmore of the rap game, dead or alive, don't matter.
Of the rap game, Mount Rushmore, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
And I really got to think about everybody else. As far as Mount Rushmore, if I'm being honest, because I can have an argument of everybody and why they not on the list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can say Tupac could be on there, but you know what I'm saying? As far as the technicality of rap, by far he wasn't one of the best. The technicality of it, actually wordplay and lyrics and bars, he just made you feel everything.
He was poetic with it.
And everything he did, everything he said was real. And that's kind of like a place where I'm coming from. Everything I say, you gotta feel it because the shit is real.
Right.
And you gotta know it's real. Because I ain't pulling no punches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I would say Jay, Pop, I'd say motherfuckers gonna probably say something for me with this, but I'm still gonna say it. Fuck it. Kanye, Titter.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Damn it. But I also kind of want to take him out too because he had ghostwriters. And that's a real cardinal sin on my end, like as far as an MC. So when I speak of the Mount Rushmore, that's you got to be cut like that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to say Jay-Z, Tupac, Wayne. Because Wayne gets busy with it. And he, you know what I'm saying, he had a run like no other. Oh, man. The last one I really want to say, like, it's that Tupac type of vibe that I was talking about, to where it's not the best music, but you felt everything that he said when he was at his highest point. And Tupac only had a couple hours while he was alive. So this person had just as many hot albums as when Tupac was alive and did way more with them. I don't know if I want to do it, though.
Man, fuck it.
It's between a couple people, bro, but that fourth would be 50.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, didn't nobody. Motherfuckers want to talk about a prime and all this shit. Didn't nobody do it like 50.
Nah. And 50 put his bag behind his enemies, nigga, to put them down.
And when you really listen to what he said, he had witty shit.
Yeah.
That's like his shit was witty. It wasn't bars, it was witty.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? I touch you, you getting money. I can't get nothing with you, then fuck you. That shit, like,
yeah,
bro.
Like he just
do what I gotta do. I don't care if I get caught. The DA could play this motherfucking tape in court. I kill you. Nigga, what? And this is the nigga that just got shot 9 times?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This nigga turning me up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
I'm in middle school.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Like, you heard him?
Where the video game at? Where's that, nigga? What you talking about?
We finna fuck it up,
Yes,
goddamn it.
nigga.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
And that's when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, that feel, but I also, like, honorable mentions, obviously, Nas.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Biggie.
Yeah.
Because he was that one for me before Jay-Z. But then Jay-Z gave me a couple joints that I just felt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Biggie was the first one to do that. And until Jay-Z dropped, like, the Black Album and 444.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Shit like that. Until he dropped shit like that after being so consistent.
I ain't gonna lie.
I had to put him in that spot.
A Jay-Z track, he's arguably one of the only ones in my eyes who, at the end of the day, whether it's a feature or a song, if that bitch drop, it's doing numbers.
Facts.
When that bitch hop on it, it's going
Facts.
crazy.
And that's because he got people talking. And this nigga is, I don't know how old, late 40s, early 50s, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got people from high school to 60.
Still
70,
talking about him,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Fucking with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why? This was authentic. This shit you could understand where he coming from because you know his situation. You listen to the music, I can take myself to Marcy Projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see that shit. He put them documentaries out to show the real shit. You can see it. Like, that's why I dropped my motherfucking project, Believe It.
Yeah.
All the names of my projects are just like statements. Like, Believe It. Feel Me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Black Sheep and Wolf Clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these is not, these is chapters in my life. Like, where I'm at that time.
That's not bad.
Right now, I'm just raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. And it's because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much dolo right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple partners with me, but it ain't as many motherfuckers around that like it was before. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be more on my pivot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a shorty. She got a couple of jits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always see motherfuckers post memes like, oh, niggas was in high school and was playing ball. Now all of a sudden you see them with pistols and shit like that. Well, bitch, they ain't had shit to protect back in high school.
Right,
They
hell
shouldn't
nah.
have had no reason to be carrying guns. They fucking kids, bro. They're fucking kids.
Talk about it.
Motherfuckers, black people are the only motherfuckers on earth who gonna clown a motherfucker for being a fucking kid, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be gun playing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Not without their parents.
Right.
Not just on some protective shit. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be doing that.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. I have to be, you know what I'm saying, more than what I need to be sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not as many motherfuckers around me who it's me.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
real.
hold this shit down. You can't count on nobody but you at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't put no expectations on nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can have love for a motherfucker, but you gotta love them for who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you giving us bars.
You gotta love them for who the fuck they are, bro.
Okay.
If motherfuckers are just inconsistent, or you know what I'm saying, you see them for self, and they doing what they need to do to grow in their path, but they not trying to help water you as well, then you gotta move a certain way.
Yeah.
It's not, you know what I'm saying, that don't mean necessarily you don't fuck with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta love them, because some people are just great at certain things, but they got certain character flaws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just people.
The East Coast Step Show is back. This high energy, electrifying event brings talent and the art of stepping. From Maryland all the way to Florida, all competing to be the best on the East Coast. It's the return of the East Coast Step Show.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. What up? This your boy Bobby V. Check this out. April 15th, I will be at the East Coast Step Show at the Crown. Make sure y'all get your tickets and pull up. It's gonna be an event you don't want to miss. I'll see y'all there.
April 15th at the Crown Theater. Early bird tickets now available at the Crown Box Office, FSU Box Office, and at Ticketmaster.com. Mark your calendar. April 15th. The East Coast Step Show is back. For more info, visit EastCoastStepShow.com or CrownComplexNC.com.
Yeah. So, second Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
R&B.
Stevie Wonder
Okay.
and everybody else.
He said everybody else.
Bro, everybody keep talking about verses. Who gonna fuck with Stevie Wonder?
Nobody.
Any genre.
The only person
Who gonna fuck?
I think Prince could.
No.
He said no.
No. Go to iTunes and just look at the fucking top list and pick 20. Pick the first 20 if you want.
Nah.
That bitch right there, monumental records. Bite the
He
bite.
do. Yeah.
Bite the bite. And didn't even see on you niggas.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Whatever you want to say.
Right. He
You know
couldn't
what
even
I'm
see the
saying?
hate.
But that motherfucker right there lyrics. That bitch said, "Did you know that true love asks for nothing?"
Damn. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is the first bar of his verse, nigga. And then fucked up the harmonica on they bitch ass for 2 minutes. Nigga came in, no. I said, this right here. Who?
Right.
Who gonna fuck with that? Fuck features and all of that shit.
Yeah.
Who fucking with that?
Yeah.
Nobody. Name an R&B punk. R. Kelly? No. He has hits that can stand with this new generation.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You play this right now, it's gonna fuck with the new generation, and the old motherfuckers is gonna be moving. So a lot of old motherfuckers is not gonna be moving to goddamn R. Kelly shit.
Yeah.
That nigga Stevie was different.
Arguably.
So I'm gonna get Stevie. I'm gonna get my Mount Rushmore. Stevie, Michael. Cause Michael had
he was versatile.
his pen. All his writers was crazy, but he was an underrated singer.
Mm-hmm.
And his total package, you got to put him in there. Shit. Just in my generation, bro, I'm gonna have to go with Usher.
Mm-hmm.
If we talking my generation, you know, I would have threw Kels in there. I ain't gonna hold you. For all, you know what I'm saying? But I can't. Not with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With everything, bro. Looking back, bro, if you really think about it and look back, and you think about like that Aaliyah shit and all that,
Yeah.
and they had the covers with the matching outfits and shit,
Yeah.
and then I think back as a jit and how I had no fucking idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, holy
Shit. Yeah.
this is Twilight Zone shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit
That
wild,
got
bro.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But can you sneeze on what a motherfucker did on music?
Nah.
With music. How it made you feel.
Only thing I ain't
Does it
like
change
was
how
them.
how you feel when the record play. Does it change how you feel? Because if I'm fucking and Honey Love or goddamn Scenes Like You Ready or one of them.
But then when you think about them titles and think about what you just said back then,
Bruh,
it's like, damn,
when you
bitch.
think about them titles in the mood while you doing that shit.
Okay, yeah, in the
you
mood.
shouldn't give a fuck about a title name because technically you only think about it dirty now that you know this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh
'Cause, like-
shit. But I'm not going to that when I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Seems like you're ready. God, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is it.
Yeah.
Man, but I don't know, bro. I can't put him in that 4 spot for that. Shit, bro. That 4 spot is hard.
You wouldn't give it to Chris Brown?
It's yet to be determined because right now,
Right.
can you put Chris Brown ahead of Bobby Brown,
Hell yeah.
the quote unquote king of pop?
Yeah, I could.
Motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, did all that shit, or a Genuine, or
Them, yes. Them.
can you put him ahead of Usher? Because I was talking about a versus with him and Usher.
Okay, so
I
this
said
is
Usher got it.
this the only reason I can't is because Usher physically passed the torch to him on stage. So if Usher feel like
What
that,
you mean, bro?
if Usher feel like
You
that,
gotta do that,
that's
bro.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
OG shit.
Right. But no, I can't not with Usher. No, hell no. And to be honest with you, my top 4
Bro,
is
if you take Usher's first 10 hits
oh yeah, no, hell no.
and you put him against
Not after
Chris
they made him
Brown's
to go-
first 10 hits,
No.
it's a landslide, bro.
Yeah.
Feel,
No.
you can't put a gimme that against a Nice and Slow.
Mm-mm.
You can't do that, bro.
Mm-mm.
They gonna fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? The second half, arguably, but he got shit that he could throw out there to match anything Chris Brown can
And
do.
then let's not
Oh my God,
let's
what I
not get
am.
it twisted. A verses is also built on shit that you composed.
Facts.
So we don't know how many tracks this nigga Usher has sat in the studio or somebody else's session and put together for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get your point. I give you Usher over him. I do that. Because Usher's definitely the king.
I could go to Brian McKnight, bro.
Yeah, Brian
On
McKnight,
some shit, bro.
Tank.
I wanna put him in my 4 spot. I really do. But I can't. I don't got the accolades to stand by. It's just how his shit make you feel,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
You play that shit, he can do shit motherfuckers can't do.
right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
He could play a piano and hit a high note for goddamn 30 seconds.
Right.
Like, he was from that generation when you had the motherfucker
Play live.
sing.
Yeah, you had to sing. Yeah. It wasn't no recording and you just saying some words over some
90s,
shit.
You had to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
it wasn't no auto
you
tune like
get
that.
the fuck out of the room. Don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Or shut the fuck up and sit there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's the generation where I'm from.
So speaking of that, speaking of the studio situation, when you lock in, when you creating, when you're in your creative space, what are some things? Because like Beyonce wants all green M&Ms when she come perform type shit. What are some things like when you in the studio, when you locked in, that's like, I need this.
I just need a dope beats, man. That's all I need, bro. I need dope beats. We can be wherever the fuck. You can ask niggas that know me, bro. When it was supposed to be like a hip hop retreat that was in Atlanta, Georgia, when I did the Bars App competition, battling motherfuckers round for round, running through motherfuckers. It was a retreat with like 12 artists, and we were supposed to be in like the same 3 buildings and shit. They were supposed to be doing like a show that was gonna be pushed by Facebook, but I guess that fell through and it ain't happening. But that shit was going on. It was 12 artists there. I pulled up 7 in the morning, first one there. I had cooked 3 joints on the motherfucking computer, and like it was staticky. I had already had my equipment. He had another building. I went to the other building. They ain't had nowhere to set up. I set my shit up on the goddamn stove. My studio set on the stove. It was literally on it. I said, don't nobody turn this shit on. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? We got enough heat as is. I plugged that shit in, and I cooked from my motherfucking studio. And most motherfuckers gravitated over to where the fuck I was because I just kept cooking, bro. I cooked 12 joints in like 3 days.
Just going to work, just
like,
locked
bro,
in.
I'm not playing. Like, it's time, bro.
Yeah,
it's time.
It's time.
Niggas is not.
So are we
hungry.
When you say it's time, right? And we're gonna stick with that phrase. It's getting hot. Summertime coming. Spring break is here. What we doing for the summertime? Where we at?
Man, I got all types of shit for the summer, man. I got new apparel dropping for the summer. I got the project that's gonna be dropping early spring, so in time for the summer.
Right.
I got another project dropping after that. That's gonna be, and you the first one I'm telling on this shit too. It's gonna be goddamn hosted by DJ On Point. That's the DJ that hosted J. Cole's The Come Up. He's also the DJ that did Joe Budden Move Music 3, which is a fucking classic.
Right.
Motherfuckers sleep on that shit. Joe Budden got a classic out there, which is a lot.
He just teased that he was getting back in hip hop. I don't know if he really gonna do it, but
hey, bro. If he do, I hope he go back to that, because that's when he was the most vulnerable.
Yeah.
He need to get him a toxic bitch real quick, bro. I don't know if he in a relationship right now, but when Joe Budden get him a fine ass, badass, toxic ass bitch, and they go through it,
that music be lit.
Hits.
Yeah.
Not hits. That bitch make classics. Mood music.
Yeah.
That's a proper name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if he do, I hope he get into that bag. Joe Budden, wherever you at, make sure you know what I'm saying, throw me on your show. They go ahead and do that because I fuck with you.
That's what's up. So we just in time for the summertime. We about to lock in. We about to goddamn. We going ham with Mac the Black Sheep. So the debate about where Mac the Black Sheep is from. And, at the beginning of the show, I said he's a Carolina baby because technically he done been all over. He didn't. He might come to your trap and goddamn park on the couch and goddamn do his thing. But where is Mac the Black Sheep from, legitimately?
If motherfuckers want me to say an area, it'd just be North Carolina, bro.
Yeah.
I spent most of my time in Moore County.
Okay.
That's where, you know what I'm saying, in high school I went. So usually where you went to high school is
right.
where you from. That's where I went to high school, and I fucked with a lot of people there, and that's where I got a lot of love from. It's hometown feel. That's where my grandparents stay. But a lot of my family is in Fayetteville, and I was also living in Fayetteville in like middle school.
Okay.
And then after that, I came back and moved to the Ville, put a lot of work in. Then I moved to Charlotte, put a lot of work in there. I was nominated at the Queen City Awards for like Best New Artist there and all type of shit. I was only there 2 years.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I put work in wherever the fuck I'm at. Then I moved back to Southern Pines. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want to give it a specific area, Just 910, man.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was getting at. Can we call you a 9-dime, baby? Because we claimed it already. Goddamn, you've been on the list 2 years.
Wherever I'm at, bro, my family is everywhere. I'm wherever my family is. I'm wherever the love is.
That's what's
I don't
up.
migrate, like, go place to place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I've been in West Side, Southern Pines, bro.
Definitely.
That's where the fuck I was. That's where I had a lot of experiences. That's where I made my day one homies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where a lot of my love is. You know what I'm saying? Then I go to the Fayetteville, and that's where my real family is. I got my grandfather's Felton J. Capel. His name is on the fucking college, Fayetteville State. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that was your grandfather.
That's my grandfather, bro.
So Capel Arena.
Capel Arena. That's my grandfather.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he was buried at Felton. That's hard.
Yeah.
Capel was buried at Felton Capel Arena. Coach K was at his motherfucking funeral. Grant Hill, all them niggas.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, bro. I've seen shit. Like, my family, my motherfuckers play for Duke, Carolina, like, in the NBA, they are living their dream, bro. I see this shit, so I approach it different.
Right.
It's a different gene in me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this shit greatness. I know what is expected.
That's
so
crazy.
I'm for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's you just gave us a piece of history.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even. I mean, technically, when you go to Fayetteville State, they tell you about them, but I didn't know it was a Fayetteville name. I didn't remember that.
He was technically from what's it called, Windblow.
Mm-hmm.
He was they call him Creek Boy. You know what I'm saying? Lived in Southern Pines. He fucking built up a park in Pine Bluff, North Carolina. He helped build up movie theaters, which was one of the first one to be desegregated in Southern Pines because it was a sundown town.
Yeah.
He helped build up the Clay Hole in my hood, West Side Southern Pines. So I got a stake in Southern Pines, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If a motherfucker try to say I ain't from the West or anything like that, nigga say that. Nigga, we don't entertain
right.
none of that shit.
Shout out to your grandfather. That's
what he taught me, bro. You gotta stand tall. You don't gotta prove shit to me. That's like me trying to prove to you my eyes is brown. Bitch, I know my fucking eyes is brown. Fuck, I look like explaining this shit to you, nigga. Who is you?
Right,
you know what I'm talking about? Like,
I fucks with that. That's dope. That's a completely different side to you. Hey, I hope y'all caught that, because that's you just let us in on your family history.
Myself. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, man, my family, like, is just so much greatness, man. My uncle is a storyteller. Like, he traveled telling stories across the world, doing what he loved.
Yeah.
So I see my cousins and my uncles playing ball, doing what they love. I see it, I'm like, okay, well, shit.
So giving up ain't in you.
I can get a bag doing what I love.
Right.
That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? My definition of greatness is different than other people's definition of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Number one, like I said, I was raised by Martin Luther King's speeches. That nigga said true greatness is judged not by favoritism, but by fitness.
Ooh. Talk to him.
That's the real, like, nigga, you can't say that you the best. You don't write your own shit. You can't say that you the best, and you can't drop bars whenever. You ain't got a clip ready. You know what I'm saying? What Wayne said, you gotta have clips. Like, nigga, we at that.
Right.
And I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, 90s babies or 2000 babies are cut like that, because our generation has been slipping with the discipline and getting motherfuckers in line to do what the fuck they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Because when we was coming up, we had niggas on our ass.
I think we was I think our generation is just selfish, bro. We are selfish. We so focused on us, like we forget about the youth too much. Like, that's why a lot of the older generation motherfuckers is like 40 plus or something like that. Like, they got shit more in order.
Yeah.
Because they really took the time to show them those important things.
It's crazy that you say that, because I just experienced that probably within the past 2 weeks, because I just started back doing party hosting and doing things like that. And this younger generation that's out here doing events, it's like they on some, like, believe it or not, they on some, I'm me, I am who I am, you gonna pay me this X, Y, and Z to each other. Mm-hmm. So when I came into the mix, it was like, all right, boom, I'm gonna grab you up, I'm gonna grab you up, I'm gonna grab you up, I'm gonna build this nigga up. I'm building up the underdog, somebody who everybody look at and be like, oh, he just a goofy nigga. We throw him change to promote, and everybody literally has told me like, bro, you a good ass nigga to take him under your wing and want to focus on him, build him up. And the only reason I say that and to correlate that is because back in 2016, I had a nigga that I watched grow up. I knew about growing up that took me under the wing and put me on bread. You know what I'm saying? And right, you feel me? So getting back to that, it was like, nah, I gotta pay that forward. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel you on that. And even so,
song on some shit like real OGs, man.
Right.
Like niggas call themselves OGs at 25, 26 just because they done been through, a little something at that age.
Right.
Bro. Like, man, bro.
You ain't been through shit.
You know what I'm saying? It was really came up.
Right.
The motherfuckers that own businesses and
right.
You know what I'm saying? Made flips and
right.
touched real money and able to tell you what the fuck to do with it.
Right.
You can't tell me what to do with a big bag. Don't talk to me. You're not an OG.
Exactly.
You can't tell me what to do with a big bag, bro.
Right.
You can't tell me exactly where to fucking invest that shit to flip that shit that ain't dirty.
Right.
That's not an OG.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that? And like, you know what I'm saying?
So in this music game, you talked about, you're not keeping a lot of people around you. If you run into, somebody of the younger generation that might need help, or they look up to you and they like, bruh, Mac, I can't afford it, but I would love to have you on this song.
I've done that with a couple already. Like,
okay.
Just, my partner J9 Dom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He came up on me just as a jit. And you know what I'm saying? He put forth the hustle. I seen the hustle. If I don't see no hustle, I can't do nothing with you.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
I ain't gonna give it to you. If you don't want it, what I look like just giving it to you something you don't want? Like, exactly. I can't, yeah.
He from the same hood, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So he got down, put the work in, started hitting the motherfucking road with me. He didn't make excuses for himself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If he wasn't able to make something, he told me instead of goddamn
not showing up.
Yeah, on some shit like that's the shit that I can't excuse.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you a hoe. Why is you?
Yeah.
Why would you tell me this to my motherfucking face? You gonna do something?
Yeah.
Or do you think I'm a hoe? Say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say that.
So,
I ain't gotta fuck with you.
With that being said, it's always good to get to know our guests. It's always great to know the deep down inside. But here we got a segment called Beats with Boogie. And goddamn, we want every artist that come on here to stand on business and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, be the artist that they want to be, however they want the creativity to be. So what we finna do, live right here in our studio, we finna do a Mac the Black Sheep verse. And we finna show y'all who Mac the Black Sheep really is and the great artistry that he puts together and the lyrical bars that he comes up with off the top. So this is Beats with Boogie with Mac the Black Sheep.
I can't believe it, niggas rich and think we beefing, they emotional. Yeah. Feel like the rawest nigga breathing, it's the season, pussy. Come eat this dick like you're teething, girl, you can keep the pussy. Stole on it, I ain't even thieving, pussy. Fuck you and your team of rookies. Motherfuck your side, you want my time, the dog, you need the book. Me keep a couple flavors, that's that cream and cookies. That's a chocolate and a light-skinned diva cookie. And y'all can work together. When I'm done, it's back to my Kobe overworking ever. Black Sheep is back with a sermon to get the church together. Ursh is coming straight down the aisle, I got him serving pressure. Complaining what I spent on the chain, she think I'm working better. Threw the shorty back in that water, ho, you ain't worth the effort. No worth some heifer. If niggas mad at Moray, y'all about to hate me. I'm about to charge her, they won't let me be great fee, straight heat. Even wholesome niggas can't escape greed. You niggas fake, just can't afford that nigga race, please. I'm on the road to the bag, who tryna race me? We leveled up and now these haters tryna make peace. I ain't at the top of your list, who give a fuck, really? Soon as you turn your head, your hoes gon' wanna fuck with me. They hate greatness, working overtime, make plays on vacation. Playing no games, the yo is my PlayStation. It's all fun and games until your safe haven place rated. They got your little birdie singing like she Clay Aiken. Feeling like you know everything, but you say Nathan.
These rappers ain't serving shit, they really wait tables. They can't phase them with the truth, so now they make fables. A lie don't care who tell it. What's the point of having product, dog, if you can't sell it? Y'all feeling bad for Krishan, I'm giving Blueface credit. Just a little kick push, that's a Lupe record. Y'all relationship in real life, but you can't edit, don't disrespect it. I think not for that money, we gon' ball Tim Duncan. Come get this bank shot. A clean lick with no prints or leave the case drop. If you gon' ride, then you should know the one won't make stops. Now as you feeling like Trey, as you dope boy. You want revenge, and nigga go for it. It's no joy for the broke boys. I was booming tapes through the dope boys. Niggas hate me, they ain't making no noise. I can't believe it, niggas reaching, think we beefing, they emotional. On my mama, like niggas need to pacify something. Yeah, got niggas heated cause they see I'm undefeated. Time to let them know I'm the best out the cat, nigga. Real life facts with it.